So we're gonna be going into game number 1, guys. It's gonna be Lilgun versus Yangon Galacticos. Yangon, the team that wasn't at first in this tournament, but after Asteroids dropped, they accepted our invitation to come. Oh, now we are not coming to kill you, but we actually are. Now Raid King, his smoke is gonna be broken. The Lion is running away. Hirschki will see him. He's gonna connect the roll, and with that, the Lion will die. Here comes the Raid Fire Blast. They're gonna dodge the stun from the Lion. Only the Lina getting caught, and they will leave the first blood to Sanctity. That's exactly what they needed to happen. The Lina needs a good. It's control the runes. They do have a Sand King. He's not bad at all. Just a second. Raid King getting caught. 2, 3 poison attacks. He's gonna get the 4th, getting under the tower, and with the 5th, he'll definitely die. Zorain, maybe his life will be taken here by Ace, but it doesn't seem to be happening. On the top lane, the Morphling has died. Zorain getting quite low. He doesn't have that Fairy Fire no more, but is eating through the trees. There is a enchanted mango onto Ace. He's dancing and laughing really evil-like, but in the end, with a mist, the rune rotations are there for Yangon. They're just going hard for this, and a bit of an unlucky development there. But Lion, he does get that one. He's gonna get a stun onto Lina. Maybe they can get the kill. They do have the chains as well. Here comes the roll. It's gonna be onto the Ember Spirit. Now follow-up stun. Lina is taking so much damage. Sanctity, he's most likely gonna die. Doesn't even get the stun off. Hirschki, he didn't kick the Lina back. He just kicked this Sand King on the bottom lane. Zorain goes down. If you want to leave your Viper alone, he will die. But Young PH getting a double kill here in the mid lane. That's very important. The Lina, level 6 very soon. Now Raid King getting gone on. Here comes the roll. It's gonna go onto the Morphling. All 3 of them will get stunned by the X-Flow. So much damage being taken. Lion, you're gonna be next. Your Viper is already dead. We want you now. But now he's still running away. Dragon Slave doesn't connect. X1, 2, 3. It seems like he's gonna be the target. But the Ember Spirit doesn't get on top of him. He only has 1 more Remnant charge. Now turns around onto the Lina. That Illusion Rune will come in handy. Now they want more Yangon, but they aren't able to get anyone. They're gonna use the salve on the Raid King, and with that, everything will slow down. It's only gonna be the 1 kill. It looked like the Lion was a goner there, but with the Tranquil Boot so early on, this guy is actually quite mobile. He's running towards Sanctity. He's gonna see him there for a second, and now they're actually going in for him. They're gonna use the epicenter, and it will do a ton of damage. Beautiful double stun from the Lina. Actually, Young PH dodged that one, and S.E.A gets a double with his first epicenter. He skills the epicenter on. Now Raid King gonna be taking some poison attacks. Low coming in on the Viper with a that's why he's gonna be taking so much damage. But look at the backline. Sanctity is already dead. Does have the Yules to try to help himself survive. That's not gonna be happening. Here comes the roar onto the Ember Spirit. The ulti from Crimson will not connect, but still he'll go down anyways. S.E.A thinking about going for the epicenter. Can't use the blink right now. He's gonna be dying as well. Here comes Haw. He's coming in. He will destroy the Earth Spirit, but X1, 2, 3 does have a DD. Haw, you better run away from me, and he will get out. S.E.A, they still see him here with the dust. Does have a blink dagger. Nice stun coming out from the Lion. A double stun. Fall up. Beastmaster in some trouble. They're gonna try to get the mana away from the Raid King. Not gonna be happening, and in the end, it's gonna be a 3-for-2 favoring Yangon. 1 more fight going their way. Haw coming there to ensure. Zorain, he doesn't even know how lucky he was. Now they see him. Here comes the Raid King. Does have the Raid Fire Blast. Let's look at that crit. Bam! Third of his HP just gone like that, and his death will follow quite soon. He's gonna finish him off with a crit just as he started. Here comes the epicenter connecting onto the Beastmaster, who will go down there to the shotgun. So they get one. Marvel is back. Now they turn around onto the Ember Spirit. Silence stop the double Laguna. What are you doing? You think you can come here onto the high ground? Well, you can. The double silence as well. Now they connect onto Lina, but he does have the Aegis. And all trying to get away. There's the waveform. He's actually going to survive. Lund comes in with a beautiful double stun. Sanctity still hasn't lost his Aegis, but everyone else is dying. Hirschki, he's the only support that these 2 cores have. No BKB on the Lina, and he's gonna die. But now the Raid King, he actually manages to get one. The Lina didn't get a BKB, and now they want to fight. They still have the reincarnation with the BKB on the Lina. Maybe they can win this fight 2 versus 4. roar, but they're actually not gonna be able to do so. TP from the Lina, not gonna be there, and the Raid King will follow as well, so it's gonna be a full 5-man wipe. Can he get some kills? Not really gonna happen with the Lord of Ada skipping him in place. Zorain will never get hit by this Raid King, so his life will be intact. They do use to... No one here from Yangon really set up to defend it. Sure, Lion and the Viper in the vicinity, but they could just be going down. Raid King is gonna start taking some damage. Zorain being pretty cocky here, considering that the Morphling isn't there, and they're gonna take the tower. Lilgun, they don't want to dive just yet. Here comes the roll onto the Zorain. Can he kick him back? He doesn't want to, just gonna spread the Magnetize with the slows and the silences being there. Very nicely done. They use the Soulbind as well onto the Ember Spirit. Can they kill him? A double Laguna will connect. Here comes X1, 2, 3. The Soulbind now again onto other two heroes, but the Raid King goes down the one time. Sand King very low. He doesn't have any spells. Will he be able to get away? He actually goes to the side with the Burrow Strike and will be fine for now. They're using the finger onto the Raid King, but he's still alive. Will have the ult in 30 seconds. Roar onto the Morphling, but not really gonna die there. He's on the high ground, being pretty safe. They only lost the Earth Spirit here, but the Grimstroke will follow as well. Hawk comes in with the waveform. Can they stop Marvel from TPing out? Of course they can. They're turned into an Earth Spirit, and they get 3 for their troubles. It's gonna be an even fight, but vision here. But if they get jumped on, it's gonna be pretty bad. Raid King gonna be the first one there to get caught. It's gonna be pretty good for him. He does have a BKB as well, running in onto the line, not using the BKB. DD being used. Nice slice of it, chains down roar onto the Ember Spirit, but they can't do the damage. Where's your Raid King? Now they turn on him. They do have the double Laguna if they want to use it, but the BKB is still there without the axe. Lina can't do anything now. The Grimstroke will get annihilated, and a lot of trouble will be upon this Lilgun lineup. X1, 2, 3 trying to run away. Does have the blink soon. They will bring down Hirschki there in the backline. Can he get the blink off? No, he can't. The stun will be there, and X1, 2, 3 his death will follow as well. It's gonna be a 3-4-0. Finally, Yangon, they are on the aggressive. Sure, it's gonna be in their triangle. Oh, they see the Viper. Sorry, Zorain, but your life will not be spared here with the Ray Fire Blast and the stuns that will follow up. There's just no way that this Viper will survive trying to get towards the Illusion Rune. Could have used this Force Staff there to grab it, but just didn't want to. Now here comes the smoke. They're actually in a 4 versus 4 scenario, so it might be good. Going for the Beastmaster. Can they kill him? He turns around, uses the roar onto the Morphling. They won't be able to kill him, but now Sand King in some trouble. X1, 2, 3 uses the BKB. Marvel will die. Doesn't have the buyback, but the double Laguna now onto the Morphling. Maybe they can kill him. It doesn't have the BKB anymore. Where's the Ray Fire Blast? Another stun will connect, but they're not doing that much damage. The stun will connect. Maybe X1, 2, 3. If he gets another crit, he doesn't even need it because the silence comes through. Lina still alive, but doesn't have the BKB. The Sleight of Fist. They do have the Claymore. Now they're on the Phaetus as well. And he goes down, buyback from the line. He wants to save his Viper. There's still an ulti on the Raid King, but again, they know what this buyback on the line did to them multiple times, and it seems like this Raid King will be going down one more time. Here comes it all on double Earth Spike, gonna connect onto both of them. They're not really doing that much damage on the Raid King, but at some point, he will finally take out to the Viper and the Earth Spirit. He'll follow as well. Usually the rocks like having snakes around them, but this PC is ready for X1, 2, 3, and it's flying out right now, so there's gonna be even more damage coming out from this Raid King. So now they do have a ward here on the high ground. X1, 2, 3 uses those skeletons. They will die the first time, but they will come back to life. Now they use the Soulbind to the Underrock double roar. They're gonna return the roar to the Beastmaster as well, but Haw is already dead. He will buy back immediately. The Morphling didn't manage to survive. They go in for the Grimstroke. He did create an illusion of his own. Ember Spirit taking so much damage. The Laguna cuts him apart. Now Grimstroke will buy back. Haw in a lot of trouble. He's behind so many heroes. Does use the Manta. Does he have the waveform? Gets away there. Marvel using the BKB as well. He doesn't want to die. They get on top of Haw. He doesn't have a BKB anymore, taking so many stuns here. Can he get out? The Magnetize will connect, and finally he goes down. Hirschki gets the kill there with a kick. Now he's turning around onto the Lion, and the GG has been called. Yangon, they know they don't have anything more left in the tank, and will just give up on this game number 1. Live to fight another day. What a game number 1, guys. 40 minutes in, 46 to 45, a very close one, but still, a Lilgun still come out on top. They were mostly in control of this game, but never really grabbing a really big lead. We weren't sure who's gonna win until the very end, but then in the end, it is gonna be Lilgun, the favorites, winning the game number 1. It's always a bummer when something like this happens. We are always, of course, but with your position 4, when he can leave the lane, how he can leave the lane, when you can die, when you're gonna block the waves, and so on and so on. So it's a pretty tricky lane to play if you're not used to it, if you don't have the synergy to do it. So I'm gonna go with Yangon. Curious to see if Lilgun can really pull off a what I was afraid of in the draft could happen. We see that it is an just a second now. PH in some trouble. He's gonna get slowed down. Here comes Marvel as well with a double shell. They're doing a ton of damage. He actually turns around on Hirschki, trying to morph as much as he can, but can't do that much damage, and we'll go back just on the bottom lane now. Skill A, he's going in on the life stealer, and next 1, 2, 3, he goes down. He didn't have the rage there, and will lose his life. Zoran thinking about going for more, but Ace is in a good position to survive with 7 stick charges. His life will not be taken, and he's gonna be surviving there. But now on the top lane, Marvel goes down. He didn't have that much mana, and his HP will be taken as well. So Yangon with a great start to the laning phase. Now they even get a first few kills, and we can look at the difference now in the net worth. Look at this Puck, how well he's doing. He's gonna get 1 more kill. X1 doesn't allow them to do it. His life will stay intact. Just continuing to play around this team here. Sanctity could be in trouble. He does have a blink dagger, will break that coil. Still has the refraction charges. Wall being used. It's only gonna connect onto Lun. Now a nice stun from the air sprint. It will connect on the Puck. There it is. The Inkswell does connect. Kicks Haw away. For now, he'll be okay. Actually, he's losing so much damage. Kishki might be going down. They don't want to dive into a tier 2. Stun onto the Darkseer. Taking a ton of damage as well with the epicenter connecting. Marvel, you're not going anywhere. Earth Spike will make sure that he's there. Now, they might kill Haw. Can they do it? The Urn, it will finally take him down. Sorain being super aggressive here. There is an Inkswell, level 3 on this Grimstroke. Will use it. Skill A will wait it out. Maybe even comes back in. Grimstroke is actually level 8. He's gonna be the lone survivor from his team. Very, very big. They want to get a kill into a Roche. The Razor, he's not gonna get caught just yet. Uses the Essence Ring, gonna get rolled on. Silence is there. They do get the slow as well. He has the Yules to keep himself safe. Gonna get stunned up. X1, 2, 3 going in. Will he get the Yules off? He does get it in the end. X1, 2, 3 losing a ton of damage, but he's still fine. Now Sanctity comes in, gets one. He uses the BKB. The ulti from the Grimstroke is keeping them in place. Sandking goes down as well. The Morphling is already dead, and Lun needs to blink away. He's gonna show his blink right now just by running away, and Lilgun get a perfect fight. Here comes Orange. He's playing with his life there a little bit, but he'll be fine. Doesn't have any defensive item. No, they didn't. Sand King, he needs the full epicenter. If they want to kill him, they're gonna go in with their spike to have the hex, but silence of the Lun. They do get the hex up, going onto the life stealer, and he's actually gonna be taking so much damage and dies in the end. Now they want some redemption. Going onto the Puck, the Soulbind doesn't connect onto anyone. He's still fine. Will connect onto the line right now, but doesn't really care about it. It will expire. At this point, they're still going for more. Skill A, no blink on him, but he's actually getting quite close. Now beautiful double Earth Spike onto the 2 of them. That third won't be doing you that good, and with the finger, they get the kill. Now, the Zoran Puck being chased, but in the backline, the poor Earth Spirit will be left alone, and between 3 heroes, he's just gonna die. Now, Puck still hiding there. He's actually baiting. Marvel could be in trouble. The Earth Spike will not connect. Marvel is still okay. Goes over to the vacuum wall. It's gonna connect onto 3. The vacuum onto 2, but the wall will get the 3 of them. Those illusions are doing a ton of damage. Skill A in some trouble, and he will die to the illusions. Still the damage of TA is dead and taken away. He does have a force staff, gets himself to safety. Lun trying to run out, but that's not gonna be happening. Even with the smoke of the it's pretty low right now. They're committing. They have to go in for it. Jumping in. Who's gonna get the Aegis? It's gonna be the Morphling, but they might be losing their life. They do have the Soulbind on them. Morphling is not running away either. Is the Razor. Needs to use the Static Link. Not gonna be happening. Morphling misses that waveform. He's gonna be dying the once and probably the twice, given that he's all in strength. He doesn't have any armor, and he's playing against a Desolator. They're waiting for him here. You have the Inkswell. Here comes the Lion on and connect onto one, but the coil gonna connect onto all of them. Now let's see if they can chase. They want Skill A. They're gonna save the Morphling. Beautiful coil, but still, it's gonna cost them a few of their lives. Lun gonna get chased. Here he does have a blink dagger, but with a with Urn of Shadow, he's not going anywhere. Morphling getting gone on. He's gonna start morphing, turns around with a finger, gets a kill, but Young PH will follow. It's gonna be a double for Sanctity. And Lilgun, finally, they get the Morphling down. That is base. That rhymes. It's really cool. Here comes the Morphling. He does have the axe. Going in for Ace. They do have the Glimmer Cape. Keeping himself alive. Marvel taking so much damage. Can he get the Guardian Greens off? Actually doesn't have the cooldown. Here comes the Lancer. He cannot break that coil. He's losing so much damage, but they kick away the Razor. So that Static Link really won't be doing that much. Only stealing 24 damage. Ace being brought down. Young PH who wants to go into Marvel, who just bought back. Do they have to blink on Skill A? Yes, they do. Marvel, you just bought back, and you will get deleted one more time. No problem for Young PH. Now he jumps to the side. This axe on the Morphling really making a difference. X1, 2, 3. He turns around. He's gonna go for Zoran. Zoran will most likely go down. Doesn't have a blink dagger, and his life will be taken. Nice silence to the side, but in the end he does die. Now Hishki does have a BKB. They definitely want to chase this. Do have the trap. It's gonna silence the Morphling. No mana, but now he still has that Manta. Can use it. Doesn't want to go for it just yet. Will have that Burrow Strike. Can use it, but it seems like the waveform will be good enough for him. Now with the Manta usage, he doesn't have any more mana. They're gonna go for him. Uses the Burrow Strike. Now silenced up and slow down one more time. Do they have any dust? Not really. They need to kill this Morphling, but they do have a Sentry Ward. So finally Young PH does go down. That's the 6 kill streak going into the hands of Hishki, and 700. Spiral Legs Haw is closing the gap very fast. It does have the Assault Hero. Ace will get caught. Does have that Glimmer Cape, but he's not gonna survive. Gem is ready and he goes down. He doesn't have the buyback for another minute. Now Life Stealer getting caught will break the coil. That's a 4-second stun on you. He does have that cheese, so he can't keep himself alive, but he's gonna get stunned up and no way to use it, so he will die, and the Earth Spirit will follow as well. Nice 3 kills coming out from Yangon, and Young PH will right now. They're gonna use the wall. Where is the vacuum? They don't have the Blink Dagger. Darkseer is going for that tag, so now they jump Sanctity. The stun will not connect. Uses the BKB right in time. Turns around onto the Morphling. Can they get the kill? Doesn't have that cheese. Now the finger onto Marvel. He's surviving with Sanctity. He's not that lucky. Tries to go in for the melt, but doesn't have now the buyback. He actually goes down. Their axes will fall. And with the TA going down, they might go for more, but he will have a buyback in just 5 seconds. He's not buybacking immediately. We'll have it now. So all 3 guys on the side of Lilgun who are dead, they can come back into this game. Lun in the backline, making sure that they can't get close. And Yangon, it seems like they're going to be taking 2 of their axes. Lilgun, they might have come into this series as the favorites, but it seems like they're going to be losing at least 1 game. Now here comes the roll. The Lifestealer is inside of their break. He doesn't want to leave his safe haven just yet. Lun going to get chopped down by the Lifestealer immediately, eaten up. Hishki goes for the roll onto Morphling. Morphling doesn't have a BKB. Nice Soulbind. We saw how much that Soulbind did in the last game. The Yule's not gonna be correcting their Razor. I'm not sure why that didn't correct, but a beautiful double stun. Young PH trying to run away. He actually doesn't want to do anything with his fight. Kickback on the Razor and he goes down. Now Lifestealer being Yuled up. It seems like they won't be getting anyone. See him getting rid of the ninja gear anytime soon. He actually gives it to Hirschgi. It seems like these guys want to go for some pickoffs. Lun, he doesn't know how close to that he actually is. Actually jumps the grip. So here comes the Morphling. Look at the amount of ground he actually covers in a second. They use the coil. Both of them are gonna break it. What are you doing? The wall will be used, but 2 of their heroes are just stunned forever. Hirgi trying to go for the roll. There's gonna be a stun. Yules onto the TA. She does have the Aegis, and it's gonna get the follow-up stun. Has the Blink Dagger still. Can get out. Gets turned into a little frog. Skill A's there just to make sure that the refractions goes down. Beautiful combo of the stuns in the backline. Who has been caught? It's actually the illusion of Morphling. No, it's Lifestealer who gets a lot of his damage taken away. The Aegis has been brought down. They get a stun onto this Darkseer as well. Look at those Boro strikes, and this is gonna be GG. They don't have any buyback. Sanctity in some trouble as well. He doesn't have a buyback either. That's 4 heroes, and Yangon do win a fight and win it quite convincingly. Lilgun not able to do anything. They spread out the fight there, and Lun, he just goes on the aggressive. He knows how much mobility his Morphling has with a double waveform, with a Burrow Strike. He can come from the triangle to the bottom part of the map in a second. X123 going in, the static link will be there. X123 really not doing that much. He drops an item. Actually, that's the arcane boots from who is it? They're just disrespecting their opponents. X123, he's not calling GG, just he's saying to his teammates, guys, I can win this for sure, but now get turned into a frog and you're not gonna be winning anything. Buyback from the Darkseer, but the throne goes down, and it's gonna be a 1-1 in this series between Lilgun and Yangon Galacticos. Yangon, they might be the underdogs, but they will get a victory in game number 2 and force out this decider against the heavy favorites coming in to this series. So farming that well for now. Is only level 2 Huskar. Just a second, mid lane Sanctity goes down and Hog gets that kill. It seems like the puck was trying to go in and makes a mistake there, gets stunned up, and Hog gets a kill. A lot of those stuns connecting in the beginning will ramp up, and in the end he dies. Now they turn around onto Skilling. He's actually caught here between the creeps and he goes down. Zorain could be going down as well. They don't have level 2 on the Tusk and won't be able to close smaller creeps first before his armlet comes out. Now the Pit of Malice is gonna connect onto the Tusk. The Crystal Maiden is there. It seems like the Tusk will go down. They're gonna stay in the Pit of Malice. Spuck is taking so much damage. The Inkswell is there. Lash, can he survive? Yes, he can. If he needs to remove that Phantom's Embrace, will be able to do so. Here comes the coil onto the 2 of them, and with Marvel coming in, he's definitely gonna be able to get a kill. Stun doesn't connect. He doesn't even get it off, and he won't be doing anything. Now the poor Crystal Maiden will get hunted by the wolves one more time and gets eaten up. Poor little girl will lose her life one more time in the woods. Now it seems like the wolves are going for more skill. They will be able to roll away, and Underlord defending the bottom tower with the Pit of Malice. There is a shapeshift ready. He's actually keeping his units there. TP is coming in. Marvel will get stunned up here, and they do have the ulti from the Crystal Maiden as well. Marvel trying to run away, but the Pit of Malice catches him just before it expires. That was so bad. What are you doing, Tusk? He wants to die here. Pit of Malice used once more. They're probably gonna cancel the Dark Rift. Your ride has been cancelled, but you're gonna get your money back. 200 gold going. Lun Turns around onto the puck. He has 3 points in the Arcane Aura. Now they're going on him. Gonna get slowed down by the Necro unit. Trying to do some damage before he dies, but he's gonna be going down. Hirschki going in onto the Spirit. The uppercut is there. Buyback from the Crystal Maiden. Wanna come in, but the ulti from the Grimstroke is actually doing so much. Lash in some trouble. He's gonna get brought down by the Huskar. Now ulti being used by the Troll, but a beautiful coil there. Troll will break the coil. His ulti really won't do that much. Can they turn around? They don't have the shapeshift for quite some time. Will use the hold. The minus armor will be there. Now they want to go in. Here comes the roll onto the Huskar. That's gonna be one dead guy. X1, 2, 3. He doesn't use the armlet there. He tried to toggle and definitely could have done it. And now Ace getting caught as well. The Magnetize will be there. Getting slowed down by Young PH. Caught in a net and brought down. Young PH now with the Battle Fury comes to defend his guys, and they actually win a fight quite convincingly. Sure, they bought back the Crystal Maiden, but that's fine. But just in the nick of time, using that silence to going on to Sanctity. That's not an easy hero to catch. The Pit of Malice will not catch him. Sanctity gonna get silenced up. Can he get out of it? Gonna get put into a snowball. Sanctity using an ice cold there, gets the silence to the side, and he's alive for now. Coil keeping them in place. They're going out with the Dark Grip. They know they have to. Oh, he actually stays. Next one to 3 comes in. He does have the Halberd. Gonna use it on the Troll. Stand up, and Oscar going down as soon as the Halberd runs out, the Troll gets the kill, and now turning around onto Grimstroke. They're gonna equalize this fight. It's gonna be a 2-for-2, but your Huskar went down. He just bought the Halberd, thought about this, they're ready for it. If you run onto our high ground, we're definitely gonna be winning a fight, especially with Young PH having a BKB. They go in for a roll onto Ace. They might not connect at all, but they're still gonna get the kill. Shapeshift being used. Marvel running in. Who are they gonna commit onto? Crystal Maiden. Might be hunting, but Ace is already dead. Immediate buyback. Now the Pit of Malice. They're actually gonna use the target. Here comes the snowball going on to Skillet. He's gonna go onto all of them. They're gonna stop the Dark Rift. Now just baiting everyone in. Hirschki, beautiful shards, but gets stunned up. And now, once Young PH gets on the high ground, they're seeing the Tuskar. You're not going anywhere, my friend. They actually missed the roll, but the puck already dead as well. Lilgun, they lose 3, they buy back the Grimstroke, and actually just get this poor Crystal Maiden down. Nothing much, at least not in the laning phase. The difference between the farm, 3k gold between the Huskar and this guy. They do find the underworld. Finally, they're gonna get a clean kill going their way, and now we see the damage coming out from the tag team plus the Lycan. They're coming in for more. 4 heroes from Yangon. They're actually in a pretty good position with Young PH posturing aggressively. You want to go for my supports, you're gonna have to go through me. They do get the wards down. Now coming in with the Necro units. Talon is gonna be their target of choice, but they get the Necro units down. Now the Inkswell gonna get used there into the backline, and the Crystal Maiden goes down. Buyback from the underworld coming in with the Dark Grip. They definitely want to fight. Lycan, where do you think you're going? Young PH gets a wicked kill streak. Tusk, he wants to run away. There's the Pit of Malice. They do have the Firestorm as well. Hirschki taking a ton of damage. Will get caught by the Pit of Malice one more time. Turns around with the uppercut. Will keep himself alive for now. But in the backlines, Young PH is killing everyone. A triple kill for this Troll. And sure, your Tusk has been able to move away, but no one else has. Sure, you have this puck, a pretty mobile and slippery guy, but who cares about it? Though it seems like Yangon, they actually do care. Coming in with the roll. Can the puck get the blink away? Yes, he can. The kick, it's actually gonna connect. Not really, but they have the Pit of Malice using the coil here. Sanctity wants to survive for sure. Doesn't have the blink there. Here comes the one. He's gonna use the frostbite, and this poor puck will die. He does use the silence there just before his death, but doesn't get anything from it. So no buyback onto Ha, so he can't come back into this fight, even though he does have the push travel. They did use the ulti onto Marvel, but it's gonna be expiring very soon. Lot being protected by this guy. The silence is gonna be there. Now Necro units are trying to finish him off using the ulti there, and the uppercut finishes him off. Hirschki jumps in. They're gonna get the silence onto the Troll. Can he get the ulti off? Gonna get this arm here. Going on to Hirschki. Misses those whirling axes. Already in some trouble using the ulti here. It would be really good if they can kill him. It seems like they can. Now the Troll, he has been left alone. He actually loses the Aegis. Now has the BKB. Can definitely fight this. Can go for the BKB TP out, and they can't cancel it. Trying to kill him here. Well, it's not gonna be happening. And Young PH, he gets his answer. Can I win in a 1 versus 5? No, I can't. I have to just BKB and TP away with the entirety of his team being dead. What are you gonna do to stop us? You can't do anything. Puck coming in with that Desolator. Young PH jumping in. He does have the blink dagger. Nice 1, 2, 3. They're gonna kill the Underlord, and they're gonna do it very fast. Troll now uses the ulti, turns around onto the Huskar. Where do you think you're going? Actually, the Glimmer Cave will keep him safe. Now Ace trying to run away. He's not gonna be going anywhere, and that's a beyond godlike streak one more time for this Troll. They're gonna buy back the Grimstone, but they bought back the Underlord as well. Coming in with the Dark Rift. It's gonna be a 5 versus 5 one more time. Huskar, do you really want to TP in here? Yes, he does. Uses the ulti now onto the last rack. He doesn't have the BKB, so he's gonna get stunned up and most likely brought down. You don't want to be doing that. You just bought back. No, actually, oh yeah, he did. That's a dieback on your Huskar, and now it's a disaster. Lycan getting caught in the Yules. The follow-up stun will be there, and the Pit of Malice just keeping it in place. This spell has been the most important spell in the world. Lashrak will go down. He does have a buyback, can come back into the fight if he wants to end this game right here, right now. Yangon, it seems like they can do it without him. 16k gold lead right now. So many buybacks being used from Lilgun and still not being able to even claim the Aegis from the troll. Just with his ulti, he managed to survive. Now CM jumping in aggressively when the CM can do this, and you cannot punish her. You're in a really bad spot. Troll coming in onto Marvel. They can kick him back, and he's gonna get caught by the CM as well. So much damage being done. Lund trying to get away. That's gonna be a dieback from him, but 2 diebacks from the side of Lilgun inside of their base. Their base is in shambles. Hishki goes down. 4 heroes dead, but now Hishki does have a buyback. Look at this charge. It's gonna keep them there in prison. They're gonna be the ones keeping the enemies in. Young PA jumps in, gonna get the bashes off, and Grimstroke just goes down. Anyone else wants to get destroyed here? No one really. And Yangon, they've done it. They won against Lilgun. They have to GG out. They know they have no chances against this young PH Huskar who leads his team to victory. They might have won game number 1, but it's gonna be a reverse sweep coming out from Yangon.